Happy Wednesday to my besties. Hi, bestie. Go, bestie. It's Wednesday. Go, bestie. My daughter-in-law is singing to the song that I just came up with out there in the other room. She's easily influenced by my songs. Hi, ladies. How are you, beautiful souls? Hello. Hi, Candace. Hello, Kimmy. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, I promise you, the day I pass away, I will be late for my own funeral. They'll be like, where's her body at? Oh, thanks. I cut it off, I don't know, a few weeks ago now. I cut it off randomly in the middle of the night. That's just what happens when you are in menopause. You just do random shit, right? Hi, Dee. How you doing? How your babies doing today? For those of you who do not know, Dee works with special needs children. Oh, shit. Let there be light. Thank you, dear.
Yep, love you.
Sorry I didn't have my light on. And it was pretty dark in here. Hi, how's everybody doing? It's Wednesday night. It's Wellness Wednesday. We're going to talk about some really exciting things. I talked about it a little bit last night, but we're going to get into it more tonight. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Mel. I am your 52-year-old chubby Italian best friend. I have lost 40 pounds. It's really not 16 weeks. I'm saying 16 weeks because I don't know. People keep asking me. So people are like, Mel, you went from 12 weeks to 16 weeks and you're selling yourself short. It's more weight in a shorter amount of time, but that doesn't matter because it's not about the weight. It's about how we feel, right? Because those of you who are in menopause or inactive or post, or your body changes. Oh gosh, I hate my gray hairs, y'all. So let's do a pulse check. It's a Wednesday pulse check. First, we're going to start with there's only 74 people here because, okay? Thank you, Silly Susan. I am feeling much better. Thank you. I'm getting my mental back on. So thank you. I'm glad you love my grays. I appreciate you, but I hate them. My silvers, they're actually really silver. So, but it's okay. If you are in the room, the likes will bring them in. Do not make one person like the room because there's 80 people. But what will bring them in is if you share the room. Okay. If you share the room. What is this thing at the bottom? Create your series on the desktop. Oh, there's something called a series now. I don't know what that is. It changes here. Hi, Ellen. How are you doing? All right. So let's go ahead and get started. We are about 100 people deep. Sorry, I am late. Hi, Kelly. I am always late. I promise you, I don't know how to be on time. I have very good intentions. I think it looks kind of like sparkles too. That's what I keep telling myself. That's the lies I keep saying, but I appreciate that. But I'm good, Ellen. Thank you. I'm much better, in a much better place. I appreciate that. If y'all didn't check out last night's live. I randomly went live. I know y'all are like, Mel, that was not on the schedule. If you haven't figured it out, I'm kind of a gypsy soul. I don't do very good with schedules and that kind of a pressure thing. Like I never have. I don't think I ever will. I think that's why I love doing crisis work. Not that I like when people are in a crisis. I just like the constant moving parts. I don't like hey, you have to be here doing. I could never work in a factory. Like kudos to factory workers because I would lose my shit. So on a scale of 1 to 10, it's midweek Wednesday check-in. The last week of the month, we have a holiday coming up on Monday. We just had a holiday on Monday. If you don't know, then you should know. Look it up. But as I was saying, we got a holiday weekend coming up, and Memorial Day is right around the corner. So give me a pulse check. I'm at 40 pounds. So I started January 27th is the day I started all this. So however many weeks that is, I'm saying 4 months because I'm not weighing myself or measuring myself again until June 21st. I'm actually going to do this, like, go hard for the 21 plus days. I did my scan last night. We're about to talk about that. So January 27th. So February, March, April, May, getting ready to jump into June. So about 15, 16 weeks, somewhere in there. So 40 pounds. So as I was saying, let's do a pulse check. Okay. How are you doing? Okay. 10 being the best you've ever been. A 1 being, not such a good week. Can I get a number in the room, a 1 to 10? How are you feeling today? Let's pulse check. Let's pulse check, ladies. It's so funny because I got a message from a man last night who was like, you never ask about the guys. Give a fuck. Sorry. Love y'all. Love men. That, got babies. That's not a thing. That's not what we're here for, right? We're here for women business. Not just women business. We're doing grown-ass women business. I don't scam like y'all do, my friend. I'll be really honest with you. I'm in a different place than a lot of people mentally with the scale. It took me a second. I started in January. I broke up with the scale in March, right before I launched this. I don't scale, to be really honest with you. And I think, honestly, that's why I lose weight the way I do. Because I don't do the scale, I don't do the scan. So for those of you who are asking, let me tell you really quickly who I am. Love the 10s. Sorry to hear the 1s and the 2s. What I can say is it will get better. Okay. The 360 app asks you to put your weight in. Correct. I do not do the app like y'all do the app. I am not obsessed with numbers anymore. I have given that to my higher power and I am done with it. So my advice to people who need to do something and that do not trust the 21-day process yet is scan yourself, thank you. Scan yourself with...
Scan yourself. That'd be cute on a shirt.
Yeah, maybe. Scan yourself with the 360 app, and I tell people to just keep the weight the same. The weight is not going to affect... no, you don't have to do it. There's no... Sunshine, I don't know if you're new to the group here or what, but this is not you have to do anything. There's nothing that you have to do here, okay? These are all recommendations. That's all they are. They are 7 recommendations, and that's it. So, as I was saying, let me get into really quickly who we are and what we do for those who are just joining and for those who are here who know, right? So couple things. First one, launched the program on March 3rd, I think it was. Is that the date, y'all? Who are my OGs in here? Shelly, exactly. I don't fuck with the scale like that. Someone posted in the Rink today about that, their frustration about needing to count, okay? And I'm going to talk about that really quickly. So the whole point of this, I've said this before, this is a mind, body, and soul journey. This is not just a physical change journey, okay? If you think that you are going to, at 40 plus years old, believe that you are going to fix your body and not fix your mind, or fix your mind and not fix your body, it doesn't work like that. It all kind of works together. It's one big working thing. Don't believe the hype. So there's a lot of psychology behind this, especially when you get to our age. We have been told repeatedly that we need a scale to tell us if we are successful. Probably the most frustrating part of the Chubby Girl Challenge for me as the founder is when I see someone post, I've lost 13 inches, but I've only lost 5 pounds. I'm not trying to be funny, but are you fucking kidding me? Here's the thing, my dear. If you're in menopause, post-peri, or active menopause, if you are a Gen Z. Am I a Gen Z?
No.
I'm a Gen X.
I don't know who you are.
Can you look it up, Jacqueline?
Baby boomer?
Look up year 65 to 80. I think we're Gen...
You're not.
It is too. It's 1965 to 1980. That's me and these ladies. Anyway, whatever the fuck we are. Whatever.
19, what are you saying?
1965 to
You're talking too fast for me.
1965
65
to 1980.
to 1980.
We're Gen X. They just told me. We're Gen X.
Oh, yeah.
So as I was saying, Gen X people. We have been told repeatedly that we are defined by a number, right? We are the group of women and people who in department stores, they introduce sections, right? Like bias, public bias of you've got to walk to the fat girl section. Not we're just going to put jeans over here for bigger people. We're going to call out men, women, children, and fat people and pregnant women. I don't see the small dick energy section for the men, but who am I, right? Like, so as I was saying, it's the mentality, right? We're defined by a number, not how we feel, right? That's why when we start, I pulse check how you feel, because it's about how you feel, not about how you don't feel. The other thing that's a huge frustration for me is when you have women who have 5 pounds to lose. Now, I understand a woman who's got 5 pounds to lose, it's as important as a woman who has 100 pounds to lose. But your journey is a little different. Let's just keep it real, okay? If we did it on a map comparison, let's do a map comparison, okay? Some women, I'm going to use the analogy, okay, of the analogy is going cross country, okay? So if you live in California, okay, but in order for you to hit your goal, right? So your goal is to get to North Carolina. You're in Sacramento, California, and your goal is to get to Eastern North Carolina, right? Our biggest first mistake is, my goal is North Carolina. No, my love, your goal is to make it to Las Vegas. Once you get to Las Vegas, that's your first goal. You sleep for the night, right? You rest and you recharge. Now you drive on to New Mexico or whatever the next fucking state is. I can't think right now. And then you go on, to Georgia, and then you're going to go on to South Carolina. And then eventually you're going to get to North Carolina, and that's your big goal. Okay. Some of us are still in Las Vegas. Some of you are motherfucking chilling in Raleigh, North Carolina. Do you see the difference there? Okay. So you can't expect the same results when someone has further to go. Again, this is not rocket scientists, okay? But the problem with all of this is, okay, it's a personal journey for everybody, right? So each person has an individualized, personalized journey that they are on, right? So SMART goals it is, right? Like, just like we do SMART goals in anything, like in work and business, SMART goals are the moves. So these are small, little goals, okay? But to come into a room, this is the thing that I take if you want to join, you're going to go to the link in my bio right under my picture. There's a little link there that says Linktree. If you click on the Linktree, it says the Chubby Girl Challenge. That is completely free for you to come join. Come join us over there. If you want to join the rink is monetized. The rink is either $10 or there are only 8 left, $40 seats. That is a monthly due that gets you in a group of women. Okay, so let me explain. And I'll go back to my analogy. The Chubby Girl Challenge is completely free. All the steps, completely free. Everything I'm going to give you, completely free. But if you want something smaller, there's something that we call the rink. The rink is where you used to go with your girlfriends in 8th and 9th grade. These are women who have been doing this for a second, even women who haven't been doing this for a second, but it's a small group of women. You have almost 9,000 people in the other group. We have 140 right now. The room is capped at 150. Once those spots are filled, see, that's what I don't think people realize. That's why I keep talking about it, because once these seats are filled, they will not open up unless someone leaves the rink. There will be 250 people in that rink, and that's all. Those 250 women are the priority women. No offense to anybody in here. However, anything that we do, they get first. For example, there is a 7th step. My rink women have been doing it for an entire month. That 7th step is fiber, if you didn't hear about that. So those of you who are asking, we are doing, as I was saying, small goals, right? And so when I see women who come in the room and bitch and piss and moan and say, I'm traveling cross country. I know I'm in Georgia and I still have to get to North Carolina, but I didn't change the oil. I didn't put gas in the car, and I stopped to get treats. But I did buy the car you told me to get, and I am listening to that song you like. Negative, Ghost Rider. Like, you cannot do part of something and expect the same outcome. If you want to see the women who have done this, who, when I use the saying, understood the assignment, these aren't women who, when they were given the 6th step, said, oh, who the fuck is this bitch? What does she know? She's still fat. Yeah, you're damn right I am, but I'm 40 pounds down, okay? And I'm not trying to say that bitchy. I'm just trying to say, let's keep it 100 here, okay? So you can keep doing the things you've been doing. You can keep eating those little fucking tablets that your girlfriend, who calls you her best friend, who only calls you once a month when she needs you to re-up on that $299 order, because you're flying her and her boyfriend or her husband or her significant other and her kids all over across the United States, because you think one day you're going to be the top of the MLM. Sorry, my love, it does not work like that. That's why they're called multi-level marketing scams, right? That is why it is a scam. But no longer are we going to do that shit. We're not participating in that. That's why I think that people are literally scared about the words that we're passing out. Why are they scared about them? People are like, Mel, that's a little extreme. No, it's not. Because here's the thing. We got steps and they're working. We've got a post right now in the Chubby Girl Challenge. I can show you women's before and after pictures in 4 weeks that look like some women who've been trying to lose weight or do these programs for a year, and they make them look silly, okay? And the difference is, not only does it work, you eat. What the fuck is going on here? Once a day, not only do you get to pick whatever it is that you want to eat for lunch, right? I'll tell you the steps. I tell everybody the steps. There's no gatekeeping here. The steps look something like this, okay? When you make a decision to do this, you're going to go find the Me 360 app. There is an app. It's called Me 360. It is free. It is free for Android. It is free for iPhone. You're going to go ahead and you're going to download that app. Why are you going to download that app? Because we don't like the scale. If you are in menopause over the age of 40, you know that the scale does not like you. It is not your friend, okay? That is why, again, when people come into the room and they're like, I only lost, you're not supposed to weigh yourself, okay? Listen to the first part of this. You are supposed to scan your body and weigh yourself when you start, and you are not supposed to do it again for 21 days. I'm gonna let that sink in for a second, okay? Your obsession with the scale, your compulsion with weighing yourself, your need to keep track of everything you're eating, that's an addiction, my friend. You are addicted to dieting. You are an addict. They have created you to be an addict. You are a dieting addict. Okay. We are trying to break that thought process. We are trying to make it, I am trying to make it so it is seamless. Okay. That I have tried everything. My weight didn't budge. And I'm down 11 pounds after 4 weeks. Wait. Hi, who's that? Hi, Dr. Gamble. You're new to me. I've never seen you before. How are you? Good to have you. But you're correct, right? So here's how it needs to work, right? So what's the other piece of this? All I did was take 6 things that were already out there and put them together. That's all I did. I'm not a fucking rocket scientist. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a nurse. I'm not any of those things and above. I'm just a fat girl from Upper Michigan who now lives in North Carolina, who's 51 years old and who cannot lose weight. There's that part. Okay. So we're talking realistically here, right? So not only are we going to scan our body, and that's going to be a rude awakening because you can't fucking make it tighter. You can't do any of the stuff, right? I'm glad to hear it, doctor. You can't manipulate it, okay? And what you should do before you scan is you should mark a spot in your room. You should make sure you wear the same clothes. If you're bold enough, do it naked. If you're not bold enough, put a pair of bra and panties on, okay? And stand against the same place and scan your body, okay? So then what we're going to do is we're going to fast. I'm a little nervous because I already got Dr. Susan in here, and now I got Dr. Gamble in here. So with that being said, what we're going to do then is we are going to start a fast. What is a fast, Mel? What does the fast look like to you? A fast might be a 12-12, 12 hours not eating, 12 hours eating. Whatever you can do to get you there, right? Then that's what we're going to do. All right. So we're going to start 12-12. Maybe you're going to do a 16-8, whatever you're going to do, but you're going to do it for a couple weeks, right? And then you're going to switch it up. I keep seeing all these people say, oh my gosh, I'm supposed to start my fast at 10 o'clock at night. I ate late. Who fucking cares? I'm not trying to be mean, but who cares? I'm sorry. Are the fasting police coming to your house? Are you about to get arrested? Do you have a fasting warrant for your arrest? Who fucking cares? These are the things you have to get out of your head. These are the things you have to stop focusing on and thinking about and being worried about. Okay. Those are the things you have to stop. So what? Then you eat an hour later the next day. It's not that serious. And then after a couple weeks, 3 weeks, sometimes I do it for 3 weeks. Then you do a day where what we call carb cycle. You just randomly eat some carbs that day. I don't know. Fucking go get you a donut. You've been wanting something else. Yes, I've been taking other supplements. We're about to talk about that. Hold the fort, Aaron. I got you. I promise I got you. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead. Now that we started a fast, right, we're going to break our fast. What are we going to break our fast with? This is the part that seems to confuse everybody. Protein. Protein, protein, protein. You are over the age of 40, you need protein. Every year that you get older, you need more protein. That is the reason why you lose lean body mass, right? Because you don't eat protein. Cannot eat the same thing you did when you were 30. You can't eat the same thing you did when you were 19. It does not work like that. Your body is changing, okay? Just think about it for a second. I'm not saying anything you don't already know. All right, so we are going to focus on high protein foods and a high protein diet. Does that mean I can only eat protein, Mel? No, do not fucking listen to respond. Listen to hear, my friend. We are going to take in protein, 100 grams of protein a day or more. 100 grams of protein a day or more. Okay? So that's what we want to focus on, right? We want to break our fast. Whenever we break our fast with a high protein diet, like meal, like I do Profi. What's Profi, Mel? Very simple. 3 shots of espresso. I put my protein shake in there and I add my skinny syrup. I hate protein. Watch any of my videos. I think protein tastes like and not good, but I think it tastes like it and I hate it. So that's why I never drank protein or ate protein shakes, but I found a way to cover it. And that's what you want to do. You want to cover it. You want to put it in your meals instead of using that oat milk and that almond milk, that bullshit they have you drinking. It's got no protein in it. What you're going to do is go out and get you some Fairlife milk, regular milk, not even a protein shake, and it's got 13 grams of protein in it. So it's replacing, instead of using sour cream, now you're going to use Greek yogurt. If you're going to have spaghetti sauce, like tonight, tonight for dinner, we had shit on a shingle. If you're from the Midwest, you know what that is. Shit on the shingle is just poor people beef stroganoff. All that is hamburger with some onion, cream of mushroom soup, Worcestershire sauce. I used to put in sour cream. Now I put in high protein Greek yogurt, and we eat it on chickpea pasta because it's high protein. Protein, protein, protein. But I'm still eating the things that I ate before, okay? Your lunch is going to be whatever the fuck you want to. Again, there's videos everywhere on my site about this. Your lunch is going to be whatever the fuck you want to. Did she just say that? She just said that. Because you know what? You're a grown-ass woman. And at least once a day, you should be able to eat whatever the hell you want to. Let's just keep it real. So for lunch, if you were driving down the road and all of a sudden those little 8 chicken McNuggets call your name from McDonald's, instead of driving through and getting a 30-piece nugget, right? Because this is within reason. I got to say that, within reason. That does not mean you go for lunch and buy an entire pizza or 2 Big Macs and 2 Whoppers, 2 large fries and 2 Cokes. It does not work like that, okay? But what you're going to do is you're going to eat something within reason. So, and go through McDonald's drive-thru, get you a Mighty Kids meal with a 6-piece nugget, right? With a small French fry, and get you a Diet Coke, and now you got to have your McNuggets, right? Because this is about a lifestyle change. Great idea, Erin. This is a life. What are you going to be able to do for the rest of your life? As you're doing these things, say to yourself, do not bullshit yourself. Say to yourself, can I drink coffee every morning for the rest of my life? I can, because I've been doing that for 20 years. So instead of creamer, I use a protein shake. And if you watch any of my videos, you'll know you can use a protein shake and make that little foam that they put on top of your shit. You can make that with skinny syrup and protein shake. It whips up the same. Hi, Krista. How are you? Anyway, if you don't know, Krista's my daughter. So as I was saying, we're going to do a high protein diet, right? But we are not going to count calories. We are not going to count carbs. We are going to be mindful. If you don't like coffee, I promise you, I have a French toast bake. I've got a smoothie shake. You won't even know. If you don't drink coffee, it is completely fine. I will get you the protein in your body. You will get your protein. I promise. We're going to drink 100 ounces of water or more a day. We are going to take a digestive enzyme. What does that look like, Mel? Well, whatever digestive enzyme works the best for you. There's a lot of digestive enzymes out there. Just found you by scrolling. I'm actually a health coach by profession. Well, I love you, Erin. That's great to hear. Thank you for that. I appreciate that you are on board with what I'm talking about. So here we go, ladies that are in the room. So digestive enzyme with a probiotic or a prebiotic. Not all digestive enzymes are created the same. Okay, so you find a digestive enzyme that works for you. I own this. I started out with Spring Valley. It's a Walmart digestive enzyme. I found it to be very hard on my stomach. It made my daughter get sick, and we couldn't find it anywhere. So I stopped using that. I did some research, and I found ZenWise. ZenWise has a digestive enzyme. I was even taking it wrong. So let me own that part too. I was, on the days that I was working, I was taking them in the morning. And then the days I wasn't working, I was taking them before every meal. That's how they're prescribed, because they're a fast-acting digestive enzyme. And I noticed that when I took these, the days that I didn't work, I felt better. I didn't feel like bloated or sick to my stomach or anything like that. So anyway, we're adding digestive enzyme with a pro or prebiotic. The other thing we're adding, if you start this and you realize you're not using the bathroom, I say give it the first week, okay? If this is not working for you, or you are not using the bathroom, at least, when I say at least, a minimum of once a day, doctors, please correct me if I'm wrong, should be more like twice a day, okay? If not, you should be eating really kind of after you go in the bathroom after you eat, but none of us, I think, eat that high fiber of a diet. So the other thing that we're adding is fiber. We have now started adding fiber. That is new. Fiber, whatever kind of fiber you find. I'm doing a fiber gummy. Some people are doing Metamucil. Some people are doing stool softeners. again, whatever works for you. We're increasing our water, and now we're going to increase our movement, which we're getting ready to talk about because we're getting ready to have our first ever, this is exciting, our first ever Chubby Girl Challenge Walkathon starting June 1st, and we're about to talk about that. I just bought the fiber gummies from Walgreens. I don't have one that I'm recommending at this point. I will have one starting June that I will actually put my name on, but I don't just put my name on anything. Those of you who know my incident in the beginning when I started all this. And so you're going to increase your movement, and when you increase your movement, we're not going to increase it to set ourselves up for failure. Again, that's diet culture, right? Diet culture is, I'm going to start my diet on Monday. I'm going to go join the gym. I'm going to go to Torrid and Lane Bryant and buy all new workout outfits and workout shoes. And I'm going to get me a workout bottle to drink my water out of. And I'm going to do all this. And then Monday morning comes and you go to the gym and you walk and you work out like crazy. And then the next day you do the same thing, and the next day, and now we're about 8 days into this and you're starting to feel better. And all of a sudden you wake up and it's raining out and you're like, I don't think I'm going to go to the gym today. It's raining out. So let me go ahead and get back in bed, right? And then you climb your ass back in bed and then you're like, okay. And then the next day you go to the gym, but then the next day you're like, find an excuse. Watch. That's when you do things too extreme, right? This is not, you didn't become a couch potato overnight, my friend. So you have to increase your movement in very small increments. It's actually recommended 1 to 3% increase weekly, especially when you're over the age of 40. The other piece is when you're over the age of 40, when you start working out, we're not working out like we did when we were 19. It's not effective for you to go and do aerobics for 4 hours straight or run 26 miles. It doesn't work like that. Do some research, okay? When you get over the age of 40, walking is a very, very effective workout. Weight training, that's huge. Weight training is huge because you want to start building those muscles, right? Because remember, if you don't use it now, you're going to lose it later. So it's super important. And then the last thing, the most important thing, again, I always save this one for last because people are always like, why do you wait for the magnesium till the end? Because if you don't listen to shit else I tell you, if you say fuck all the other things, and I swear, so if swearing affects you or offends you, this is not the right place. But let me tell you something. This is the holy grail. If you are over the age of 40 and you're not taking magnesium glycinate, of course I'm going to tell you go see your doctor or your PA or your physician's assistant, that's your PA, or someone doctor-wise, okay? But it is study after study after study after study says that women over the age of 40, 45 years old are 80-90% lacking magnesium glycinate to be exact, not magnesium citrate. That will make you poop your pants out, okay? This one is different than all of them. That's why I think a lot of people don't know about this. The one thing that was interesting to me as a former substance abuse counselor and pain management, right, is this is used to help when you're in pain. So like if you have fibromyalgia, if you had an accident, see, this works kind of like, if you think about the magnesium is kind of like the gas in your car. Your car will run, right, on cheap, shitty gas, but the more effective that you put in there, right? So this is why it's so important that you are taking magnesium glycinate every single night. I take it before I go to bed. Yeah, the gummies are fine. It doesn't matter if they're gummies or pills. I just take Doctor's Best because I've used this since day one and I love this. I've got my mother on this. My brother takes it. My sister's on it. My kids are on it. Like, we take it 30 minutes before we go to bed. You sleep through the night. You will sleep like a baby. You will feel 1,000% better. It is on Amazon. It's in my storefront, actually. I have an Amazon storefront. If you click underneath the link in my bio, right? So there's a link in my bio and it says Linktree. It's got the Zen Wise. Where's that at? Here, the Zen Wise. here, I'll do my same shameless plug. If you go here and you do the ZenWise, it's one of the top ones, and you click it, when you get ready to check out, put Mel Zen 10, and it will get you an additional 10% off. It's actually 25% off this weekend for Memorial Day. There's getting ready to be a big sale. Now, what you can't do, check your vitamin D levels. I was going to tell you that. There you go. I meant to say that. Thank you. Your vitamin D levels also we want to check. You also want to, Melzen 10. And then if you're going to use this, all you do is go up there. It's in the link tree in my bio. It's $10 for 240 tablets. I do 2 at night. Again, not a doctor, not a nurse. Some people need 1. Some people need 3. That definitely is something that you want to be taking to help you sleep through the night and to help you with that information. Again, as JJ is saying, go get some blood work done. Everyone needs to know where their blood work's at, right? And I swear by the magnesium, like I promise you, like I that is one of the things that I didn't realize how much my body was missing. So, okay. So now let's talk about it. Here we go. We're doing it June 1st. June 1st. We are going to have the first ever Chubby Girl Challenge walkathon. Really excited about this. It's an accountability thing that we're going to do together. This is going to be available for everybody in the Chubby Girl Challenge, everybody who is in the rink, everybody who is here on TikTok. They don't even have to be in the group. All you have to do is go up to my link tree. In my link tree, you'll see something called The Rink. If you click on that link, The Rink, I'm going to talk more about this tomorrow. I'm going to do a whole video on it. I'm going to talk about it every night until June 1st, because this is going to be a huge thing for us. So 1 night a week, I'm going to walk with you. I haven't decided when we're going to do it yet, but 1 night a week on a normal, maybe on a Saturday night or a Sunday afternoon, every week at the same time, we're going to have thousands of women across America walking together. Okay. And we are going to be walking at the same time. We might even all go live. I don't know what we're going to do, but we are going to go ahead. Now, what you need to do to sign up is you need to go to the Ko-Fi. You go to my Ko-Fi link. Now, if you're already in the Chubby Girl Challenge, if you are already in the rink, my daughter has posted the instructions how to get there. So what you're going to do is you're going to go in and you are going to go to Ko-Fi, right? Once you get into my Ko-Fi, you're going to make a donation. You're going to donate $5. When you donate the $5, you're going to put I walk for me. I'm going to explain that in a second. I walk for me. And then you're going to put your name. You're going to pay the $5 and you're in the challenge for the month of June. The coolest part about all this is someone who's listening to this right now is going to win a 50-50 raffle on July 5th, the day after the 4th of July. If you don't know what a 50-50 raffle is, let me take you to the Midwest. A 50-50 raffle means 50% of everybody that pledges $5 is going to go into a pot. And at the end of the month, we are going to draw names for prizes, and somebody is going to win half of that pot of money. Somebody is going to win. So if 100 women do this, that's $500. That means $250 is going to go to the winner, whoever gets drawn. Now you're asking yourself, well, how the hell do I win the money? You just did. By paying the $5, you entered. Every week, what's going to happen is in the Chubby Girl Challenge, I am going to put a post up and I'm going to ask for your total month to date. Now listen, there's going to be instructions, so it's okay. So every Sunday night, there'll be a post that says, what is your month to date total? Now, this is an honor system. Listen to this. There's a caveat. There is an honor system. Unless you're coming with some crazy shit. The reason that is because for every 5 miles you walk, you get another entry. Listen to what I'm saying. So for every 5 miles you walk, you get another entry. But if you come in there like on week 2 and be like, Mel, I walked 66 miles. Me, Krista, Chris, or Sue are probably going to ask, hey, can I see your tracker? Or can I see, because I can't put in, because we're competing for money, right? So we're competing for a lot of things. We're going to be competing for, you see that right there? I know a lot of you already have one, but I bought an air fryer. Someone's going to get a brand new pretty blue air fryer. You can sell it or do whatever you want with it. Somebody is going to get all that you see right here. 3 people are going to get that. 3 people are going to win an entire month supply of all the ZenWise products. People are going to win gift cards. People are going to win t-shirts. 10 women are going to walk away. 10 women are going to walk away from this challenge with t-shirts that said, I survived the first ever Chubby Girl Challenge walkathon. Someone's going to win that. And starting tomorrow, I'm always down for t-shirts. Kiki. If you don't know who Kiki is my youngest daughter. Kiki is an artist. She has made all the t-shirts. Now, one thing I'm going to say really quickly, if you're new to the group, if you're not new to the group, up in my link tree, will it let y'all put my link tree in the room or will it not? Will it let y'all post it? I'm just curious. If it will let you post it, put it in the room, please. If you go up to my link tree and you click on the Etsy, it says Chubby Girl Challenge Swag. That is my daughter Kiki's site. Okay? I know. I think they did that on purpose. They did that for my link tree. So what it is you want to go up to the link tree and in the Etsy. Okay. My daughter Kiki came up with t-shirts. Chubby Girl Challenge t-shirts, roller rink t-shirts, fuck the scale t-shirts. We've got all kinds of swag, right? And if you're up in the rink, you actually have discount codes. So we're going to hold each other accountable next month. But here's the thing. This is the mental health part of this. Get ready for this. I'm about to take you to church. So I need someone to tap the screen, please. Can I get a witness? Can I hit 50,000 before I share this with y'all, please? Can I get some screen tapping ladies in the room? Because here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm going to break something down for you really quickly. Because you're probably like, I walk for me. What does that mean? Every time I've done a walkathon, every time I've done something, I've walked for cancer, I've walked for diabetes, I've walked for my aunt that passed away, I walked for people who died from COVID, I walked for the veterans, I've walked for this association, I've walked for that association, I walked for my church. But guess what? Let me tell you a secret. This time, you're walking for your fucking self. What? You're walking for your fucking self. That's why, as I began to think about this and started to formulate this and started to put this together, right? I started to think about how we as women being caretakers are always celebrating and we are cheering on all these other people, right? Even this weekend. And I'm not saying this in a disrespectful way to anyone who's gone, okay? My father was a Vietnam vet. I love the vets. My baby passed away, so I know what it's like to lose a child. I'm not minimizing anybody's loss, right? This is Memorial Day weekend. But this weekend, what we're signing up for, and I'm trying to say this without crying. Give me just 1 second. This weekend, we are walking for ourselves, okay? This weekend, we are walking. Listen to me really quick. We are walking for that little girl inside you. We are walking for the you who was told you were never good enough. You are walking for the you whose parents told you you were too fat, whose friends made fun of you in high school, who told you it was not okay for you to eat food, who shamed you because you ate too much dinner, who made you feel bad because you were hungry, who made you walk into a different section in the store because you wore a different size clothes than all the other girls. You are walking this weekend for the past. You are walking this weekend for the you that does not live anymore. You are walking for the woman who says enough is fucking enough. You are going to walk in the month of June every motherfucking day for no other reason than for you. Okay? And tomorrow on the Ko-Fi page, I will have up where you can order t-shirts. These are at cost. These are not even going to make a profit for us, but Kiki wanted everybody to have something. So she came up with this design. I love it. It says, I walk for me. And it's got the different color progression. You can see the progression in the pinks. And it's got Chubby Girl Challenge with the feet across the bottom. And these will be up tomorrow. I'm sorry, I got very emotional when I started to think about that we are going to spend a month walking for ourselves. We are going to spend a month and we are going to do this for us, okay? And so this is a different kind of a walkathon, right? I plan to do 2 a year. One now, because we're getting ready to have those beach bodies, right? Bad bitches, right? Generation ZX, whatever the fuck we are. We're about to come on the beach this summer in our bikinis, in our 2-piece suits, in our 1-piece suits. We're not wearing cover-ups. We're not going to have on those bathing suits that look like fucking dresses from 1920. Guess what? The over 40 menopause bitches are in the house. And we about to come to the beach and we about to wreck shop, okay? So we're going to do one this spring and then we're going to do one in the fall to, get us ready for the winter. Cause, we got the hibernation bodies going to be going on. This ain't going to go away. Right. And so we are going to walk. And this winter, when the fucking weather turns to shit, right around Christmas time, we're going to have a walkathon in the house and we're going to walk away the pounds by using inside stuff. Okay. So we are going to show up for ourselves this month. Okay, that's what June is about. June is about showing up for ourselves. All right. So if you're just starting the Chubby Girl Challenge, right? If you are just starting out, this does not wait till Monday. This does not wait until June 1st. This does not wait until I get I got to get that digestive enzyme, Mel said, and I was going to start today, but oops, my magnesium's not here yet. So I guess I'll start everything on Monday. No, you won't. No, you won't, because we're about to have one other quick come to Jesus moment really quick, and then I'm going to let you go enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Here you go. Here's your Jesus moment. I've talked about this with many women in this room. If you only have 1 year left, and I'm just going to break this down, and this is going to feel a little evasive for a second. If you only have 1 year left, if someone looked at you right now and said to you, sister from another mister, you have 1 year. You have 1 year to get this right, or you're not going to be here. You have 1 year. Okay. In that 1 year, are you going to wait until June 1st to start? Are you going to wait 6 days? Are you going to wake up tomorrow morning and increase your water? Are you going to wake up tomorrow morning and say, you know what? Fuck it. I'll at least start fasting. Okay. The first week of the fast is going to be hell anyway. All right. Whatever that is, whatever that looks like, right? For you, you're not waiting till fucking June 1st. You have waited till June 1st your entire life. You have waited till Monday. You have waited till the right time. You have waited till next week. You have waited until you have wanted you know what? You don't need a wedding to go to. You don't need a fucking class reunion to go to. You don't need because my daughter is getting married. You don't need because I have an event. You need because of you. Okay, you need because at the end of the day, all those people that are around you, okay, this is me again breaking it down. I'm very sorry. But all those people that are around you, if they were gone tomorrow, who would take care of you? Who would take care of you? Exactly, Joy. We have all waited too many fucking Mondays. We have all waited. I'm now 52, okay? All those things we're going to start. I'm going to try. And it's not going to be easy. And there are going to be days you feel like quitting. And there are going to be days that you feel like you failed. But guess what? Just because you went and got a donut doesn't mean you fucking failed. Okay? It does not mean, do you know what I did tonight? Let me tell you what I did tonight. And if you think I'm full of shit, hold on, let me take you. Because I know sometimes y'all probably like, this bitch is a fucking liar. So I'm going to show you, I'm going to walk you out here and show you when I hit my 40-pound weight loss goal, right? And if you see it, my ask tonight to you is this. If you see my new post, my 40-pound loss post, I'm asking that you go, you like, you share it, and you watch the video through, because if not, we're not going to get this out to other women, because the problem is I'm not making anybody money, okay? Let me share this really quickly. If I had a multi-level marketing company, if I had a product to sell, there'd be motherfucking manufacturers all over me. There would be people being like, let's publish a book. Let's do this. Let's do that. You need to do this. You need to do that. But I am giving the answers for free. Okay, so I am not marketable. I am everything that they don't want you to see. So I'm asking you to be the voice for every woman out there, for your sisters, your aunts, your cousins, your friends, the women you went to high school with, the women you couldn't stand who are overweight right now. Share it with them. But here's what I did, okay? Here's what I did. Y'all talk about me being a fearless leader. I say that's bullshit. Sorry, because I'm just a person like you. But here's what I did, right? Because I like food, and I have always rewarded myself with food. What did Mel go get herself when Mel wanted to celebrate? Watch. You see what that says right there? That says, nothing but cakes. And then you open it up and look it. There's 12 little mini bundt cakes in there. And for a snack tonight, I had a motherfucking bundt cake. When after I had my what I want meal, I had a bundt cake. And then I had a half a bundt cake because I couldn't decide what flavor I wanted. Sorry, we're letting Fran out. I couldn't decide what flavor I wanted. So I ended up sharing 3 of them with Kiki. And we split them in half, and that's what I had. So when I said that, I said it to prove to you that here I am, okay? Here I am 16 weeks later, 40 pounds lighter, and I ate a fucking bundt cake. There is no beating yourself up. There is no wrong. This is called life, okay? Life is not a diet. Life is life. All right. So at the same time, okay, well, Mel, you know what? So walk over here and let's look at what Mel's got. Mel's got every kind of skinny syrup that you can possibly purchase, right? I have my own skinny syrup section. I have this whole thing of protein. I've got water packets. I've got every kind of fucking protein bar, protein Pop-Tarts, you name it. I've got it. Protein water. I live the life. Okay, I'm not full of shit. Look, here, let me show you. I got my PB Fit. I got my Whey. But guess what? There's days I don't get my water. There are days that I don't walk. There are days that y'all think, hey, Mel, this is really, really great of you because you came up with this thing we're going to do. We're all going to walk together for the month of June. What you don't realize is I'm selfish. What you don't realize is I'm a selfish person, right? I am your best friend. But I am also your selfish best friend because I need the accountability too. Okay? That's the reality here. I am struggling with moving. Okay? I'd probably be down an additional 15, 20 pounds and probably double the inches if I was moving my body. But I've been so worried about helping everybody with this chubby girl shit and getting this launched, I'm not taking care of me. So for the month of June, I'm taking care of you by taking care of me, and we are going to take care of each other, okay? So, anyway, I said all that to say there is nobody better than you out there, sister. There is not a woman alive that is prettier, that is smarter, that does not deserve to have the best health in the world. Because of the fact there is no other woman like you. Some people joke and say that's a good thing. I say it's a great motherfucking thing. I say it's a great thing that God made a decision to put together a community of people that none of them were exactly the same, that every woman brought something to the table, right? And everything that we bring is something different, but together, we might be a pebble of sand or a piece of sand, but together, ladies, we make a motherfucking beach. Okay? We make a beach, and together we're going to knock June out the park. So, if you want to go sign up for the Ko-Fi, sign up for the Ko-Fi. If you want to come over, it's in the rink. Go to the rink. You're going to make a donation of $5 and you're going to come join us. More to come on that. You are going to come up if you want to. Join the Chubby Girl Challenge. It's completely free. Does not cost shit. If you want to join the rink, $10 a month for a membership. It's going to bring you into a smaller group of women, more hands-on, weekly lives. Well, I was sick. Well, anyway, we won't get into that. If you decide to do the $40, that's the HBICs. We have a private room that we talk in. We talk every single day, and we're a smaller group of women. I will be back here Friday night. I've been promising y'all this forever. I have 2 drawings I need to do that I didn't get to do on Mother's Day. I'm a woman of my word, so that's going to happen. Also, we are going to be giving away some stuff on Friday, some memberships to the rink, and I'm also going to have a couple more announcements. I know those of you who are like, Mel, what happened to the book? The book is on its way. The mental health because of my daughter didn't happen. So, that's the thing, okay? My daughters are doing it too, Brandy. So if you want to private message me, I'll be more than happy to help you, okay? Like, message me and you've got my word. I'm coming up with a Chubby Girl Challenge Junior anyway, for my girls, because my girls are doing it too. My girls are shredding weight. And they feel better and they look good. And I keep telling Kiki she looks like the Incredible Shrinking Woman. And she walks in there and she says, this shit really does work, Mom. I said, I told you. So yeah, get your family on board. I will see y'all back here Friday. Again, the link tree's in the bio under my picture. Anything I've talked about tonight, when is challenge for adults? I'm not even answering your bullshit. So anyway, y'all have a wonderful night. Thank you so much. Love each and every one of you. And I will see you on the flip side. Love you, ladies. Have a great night. June 1st. It's on. Woohoo! We're going to walk. We're going to walk. We're going to walk. We're going to walk. Walk, 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 walk. I'm so excited. We about to walk, ladies. Have a blessed night.